It's October 4th, 2025, and we're at the historic Tower City Station in Cleveland, Ohio. Once home to passenger trains of the Cleveland Union Terminal, Penn Central, and Conrail, it now serves as home base for Cleveland's RTA and the starting point for today's excursion. This trip, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum, included dedicated rides on all three lines with photo stops as well as a tour of the Central Repair Shop complex. After checking out the platform areas, our first car arrives. Number 199 was built in 1985 by the Tokyu Car Company in Japan, exclusively for the RTA's ex-CTS Windermere to Airport line, now known as the Red Line. Once replacing earlier Airporter and Bluebird models, this car will soon be off the roster by 2026. At 9:15 a.m., we head west out of the high-level stub track and pop out into daylight, crossing over the Cuyahoga River. There's the Detroit Superior Bridge, with the lower levels once hosting city streetcars. Our first photo stop is at West 25th Street. This would be the first of many photo stops throughout the day. After passing through more stations, we duck under and parallel the former Nickel Plate Road main line before hopping off at Brook Park. While 199 went off to turn around at Hopkins Airport, we catch the remains of the morning rush hour. First is an outbound, led by 187, and then an inbound, led by 193. Heading out of Brook Park on the 199, we overtake Norfolk Southern Train 28B with plenty of CPKC power. We run nonstop through Tower City, all the way to Fairmount's Little Italy station for photos. A few stops later, we reach Windermere, the current end of track, and meet 196 and 193 on an inbound trip to the airport. And 190 is finishing up an outbound run. At East 55th Street, we diverge off the main line and into the main yard and find RTA's main Maintenance of Way unit, GE 65-tonner number 033. Not much is known about it, but the earliest dated photo of it was from 1990. Pulling into the wash track, we say goodbye to 199 and hello to car 829, a 1984 vintage LRV built by Breda in Italy. The RTA is now only one of two transit companies in the United States rostering Breda products, the other being the MBTA's Type 8s in Boston. Like the Tokyus, the Bredas were built as third-generation cars for the former Shaker Heights Rapid Transit Green and Blue lines, which were once served by PCC and Coleman cars. Opened in 1970 by the RTA, this new heavy repair shop was designed to carry out in-house repairs, ranging from light maintenance to full overhauls. Take note of the transfer table here. It's powered by the overhead trolley wires. It even has its own miniature pantograph. As mentioned before, the current fleet of Bredas and Tokyus will be replaced by new Siemens LRVs, which can run on both heavy and light rail. When the Siemens cars enter service, all the existing fleet, including the equipment used to maintain them here in these photographs, will be disposed of and scrapped. After being hustled through the yard, 829 heads out onto the old Shaker Rapid. We first turn onto the Blue Line, making stops at Ashby, Linfield, and Van Aken Boulevard. Heading back, we short turn at Shaker Square, where we catch various cars before heading outbound on the Green Line. Here we make stops at Lee and Shaker and Belvoir. Soon we arrived at the scenic stop of Green Road, the end of the line. Look closely, and you may see remnants of the Green Line Loop, a track that hasn't seen use since the PCCs were retired in the 1980s. Heading back inbound to Tower City one last time, we make photo stops at the old Coventry Station and the new one at Buckeye and Woodhill. We soon arrived back where we started the day at Tower City, and then catch a ride back home. Thanks for watching. To see more photos and cab ride videos from this excursion, consider subscribing to the channel and enabling notifications. If you'd like to see live, behind-the-scenes footage and raw photos, check out my Discord server and the photography website in the description below.